Hi, my name is Tyler.
My name is Shao.
Hi, my name is Diamond. And welcome to the Dope Student Podcast.
So, who do we have here today?
Hi, T, Shao, Diamond, class, Mr. Evan. Jared. I was just going to say Evan. That's bad.
The other kids are going to be calling you by my first name.
No. My name's Mary Gaffney, and I am president of Gem Mechanical Services. The ladies here are wearing one of my T-shirts, and I have some for the class that's here. And I'm also president of the NAWIC Philadelphia Foundation. That's a local organization. It's a nonprofit organization that supports the building trades and youth learning about construction in the area.
So today we're going to be asking you a few questions. Can you share the inspiration behind the Block Kids activity book and how it aligns with introducing children to the construction careers?
Yes. Did everybody see this? Everyone will be getting a copy of this. We'll be passing it around at the school later today. But this is in the construction zone Block Kids activity book that was a thought in the beginning of this year, like in February, and I asked some people to get involved in it, and I wasn't getting great feedback until I talked to Mr. Byron Lee, who decided to give me some help in putting it together and found us an illustrator, Michelle Barron, and we worked on it from that time on until really October, until we were able to get it printed. But this book was really an inspiration that we could share with the youth in the area right before our Block Kids event. Block Kids is an event for 1st through 6th graders. It's a block building competition that's held in Philadelphia once a year. It's a local competition, but it's actually runs nationally across the country. And our winner goes to a regional competition, or their award goes to the regional competition, and then they have a chance to also get promoted to the national competition to try to win that one. But anyway, we run it once a year. It's each child from 1st through 6th grade. We had 100 and about 20 students show up this year on November 4th. They get 100 Lego building blocks, the small ones, and they get a rock, a piece of aluminum foil, a piece of string, and a piece of cardboard, and that's it. They have 1 hour to build something construction-related, and when they finish, they raise their hand, and a judge comes over and evaluates their project. They ask them a couple questions, and then they evaluate their project, and then each grade, 1 through 6, gets 1st, 2nd, and 3rd prize, and then we do an overall winner out of all of the grades together. So this year, a 5th grader won the award, and that was great. But anyway, so this book was an inspiration. We wanted to do something Philadelphia-related where we're showing iconic Philadelphia scenes on the front and back cover, and that we really go through the construction trades to explain like what each trade is about in a little short sentence, and that the tools that they use within the trade. So it's an activity book, sort of highlight style. Everyone knows what a highlights magazine is, that goes through and is really for 1st through 6th graders. 1st through 6th graders. So there's some math problems in there. There's some seek and find activities, and there's some other activities that would be useful for kids. So thank you to Byron, thank you to Michelle for putting this all together for us. And thanks for the question.
What impact have you seen from the Block Kids National Building Competition on children's perception of construction careers?
Thanks for the question. So during that competition, while the children, once they finish their program, once they finish their building, they have the opportunity to go out and visit trade tables where the trades set up fun, interactive activities for the kids to do. And they're encouraged to go visit each table. If they visit each table and they get their a punch card stamped, then they put that into a basket, and we pick out names, and they can get prizes. So we really encourage them to visit the finishing trades, to visit the plumbers, to visit the sheet metal, to visit the steam fitters tables, to visit, I'm going to forget somebody, the electricians, to visit the carpenters, to visit the sprinkler fitters, who put on a demonstration outside the building where they have this big trailer set up, and they have 2 living room sets within the trailer. So it's a really big, long trailer. They have a living room set up on one side and a living room set up on the other side, and they set both of them on fire, and they show how sprinklers can more easily put the fire out, and on one side of that. The fire department is there, so they help put out the other side, because it won't be put out right away unless the fire department's there. So the kids get to witness all of that, and it's a fun day for them. It's a fun morning for the kids to come and witness the trades. That's it.
Oh, okay. Do you think, as a leader in a commercial mechanical construction, how important do you believe early exposure to the construction industry is for children?
How important? I'm not sure. I'm not sure how important it is. I think knowing how to use tools, you need to use tools in your household, and everyone needs to know how to use tools in their household. It's important nowadays because when I went to school, we were required to have a shop class. In every school, they had shop classes. They did away with that. They were more focused on, the core programs. They cut out shop and a home ec class and cooking classes and other things. They cut those out of the programs. This is important now because the industry needs them. I think there's hundreds of thousands of jobs that are needed just in this area in the next 10 years. So we need construction workers. So now it's more and more important. But it's more than that, because you need to know how to, if you have a household, you need to know, how to, one, change the light bulb, how to repair a wall, if the sheet metal, if the wall is dented in, how you want to patch and repair it, anything. So it's important to learn those things, how to paint, how to put wallpaper up, how to do glazing, some little carpentry fixes. If your deck is coming up because it's warped, how to replace that deck board. So there's a lot, how to replace or how to install an electrical box. So you're learning all those things in this class and here at Mayfair, and this is a real opportunity for you students to learn those things, because you're not going to get it anywhere else right now in the city. So we're real excited that you're doing it here.
Do you think the trades industry would benefit from more middle school programs like Mayfair?
Absolutely. And if I have anything to do about it, we're going to get more. And I think there's more in the city, more of us in the city that are watching what you're doing here. And we're so proud of everything that you're doing here, and we all want to be involved. There's a lot of us. There's a lot of us in the city. There's a lot of companies. There's a lot of corporations, individuals. I know the city office is watching, and you're growing, and we want you to do more. We're watching. We want to help, and we're going to figure out ways. I'm going to get more of the trades involved to come and help. I promised.
Sorry.
That's okay.
The MyWork program focuses on mentoring young women in construction. Can you share a success story or a particular impact moment from this initiative?
Yeah, first let me explain what MyWork is for those students that don't know. And there's young ladies in the audience here, and I want you in the program because it is impactful and it is interesting, and you'll learn even more than what you're learning in this class. So MyWork stands for Mentoring Young Women in Construction. It's for young women in middle through high school, so 6th graders through 12th grade. And we take them in the summer. Right now there's only one program. It runs it used to run over 6 days. Now it runs over 6 weeks, and it's 2 to 3 days a week. We partner with an organization called Girls Inc. They're in the city. If you know them, that they're in the city, and they help us run the program. They do other activities besides the construction-related. Great organization to be involved in. We're happy to partner with them. But the construction side of it, we take you to. We do everything. We outfit you first with all the equipment that you need. We buy you $80 boots. We have new hard hats. You have a backpack. You have, the T-shirts. You have all the equipment in your backpack, everything that you will need for that whole 6 weeks. But it's all household items, too, like that you would have in this class, like a screwdriver and a level and a hammer and like tools that you would need even around a tape measure, because you need a tape measure, things that you will need around the house. Then we do an orientation so that we get to know each other, and we just break the ice and just learn about each other a little bit, and we do some basic training so that you understand like what we're going to do, and we explain the whole 6-week program to you. We then do a lot of safety training. When we try everything on. The boots always don't fit because we pre-have them there, so we try everything on. Make sure that everything fits well. The next day we do safety, and we go to a company called MedTex, and we learn about how to put out a fire with the fire extinguisher. It was one thing I didn't know how to do until I went there. I've had a fire extinguisher in my house. You probably have them in your house, but do you know how to use it? So that's one thing that we learn. We also then learn how to put on the harnesses. You're doing that in here, but we also learn how to hang with them in certain locations there that they show us. We learn some CPR. We get first aid training. You will actually get a certificate in first aid training that an organization, CMI, does for us. Then we go to one of the trades. We'll go to the laborers on Broad Street. And we bus you to each of these locations, and it's all free, 100% free. So we go to the laborers, we'll go to the carpenters. You will build something every day and bring something home with you. We'll go to the sheet metal hall, where you'll actually do some sheet metal work and build something like a toolbox or something out of sheet metal. You'll go to, I said carpenters, you'll go to the electricians, and you'll do some more of the electrical boxes that you're doing here and learn how to turn on a light bulb. You'll go to the steam fitters, and you'll learn how to either weld some or tack up some copper pipe, or you'll also learn how to do some, maybe at the plumbers or the steam fitters, do some PVC pipe and how to put that together. All of it at some place, one of those trades, you'll look at some blueprints, and I know that you do that in this classroom here too. You'll go to the finishing trades. In the finishing trades, you'll do a lot of things. You'll do painting, you'll do wallpaper, you'll do glazing. All around this city is glass. And every big building around this city is glass buildings. You see, that's our trademark, really, around the city, is all the glass facade on the back on the outside of the buildings. And that's glazing, and you'll see what that's all about, because you'll get to learn how to cut some of the glass. Bricklayers. You'll go to the bricklayers and you'll build walls, and it's not just with brick. You'll also use stone or other materials. So there's a lot to learn in the different trades, and so we bring you there and you learn about them. We have some fun days. We might take you to Diggerland, which is a real fun day over in New Jersey if you haven't been there. And we have a big graduation ceremony at the end of it where your parents come, and we have a big luncheon. So that's the MyWIC program. That's mentoring young women in construction. It's run by the NAWIC Philadelphia Foundation. It's run by all volunteers. Nobody gets paid for any of it. And it's all women and some men that are really interested in building up the careers and helping young students learn about the trades. So look for some information. Your teacher will have it come spring. And again, you'll be able to sign up for it and get involved in it.
In your experience, what challenges do young women face when considering careers in construction, and how does MyWIC address these challenges?
There's a lot. There's a lot of different challenges that we have, but we're addressing them, and they're definitely getting better. There was there's getting more and more women are getting into construction, and construction's. I think Byron talked about this. There's construction is a very vast field. It's not just the trades. It's more than just using your hands. It's using your mind. It's using other skill sets. I mean, my skill set wasn't using my hands. My skill set was using my project management skills and basically that was it. My organization skills, my how to talk to people, how to communicate. They were my skills. They were my best skills, and that's what I used. I could estimate. I could, manage the work that was in front of us. So that's what helped in my organization. But the question was, how does MyWIC help get women, and what are the challenges? The challenges, like I said, are getting better, but they were things like not having a restroom for the women on a job site. That's changed. It was, getting sly comments from others on a job. That's definitely changed also. I think women are more accepted in the trades, and they're more wanted in the trades. Every union in the area wants females to join. So you're wanted, and the men are wanted too, of course. But right now, for MyWIC, we're talking about the females.
How does MyWIC program engage participates in exploring various aspects of the construction industry, including engineering, construction management, architecture, and trades?
Okay, well, all of those things are involved, like I said. So architecture, there's all of the volunteers that come to the camp are from those expertise. So we have architects that come, and engineers, and CPAs, which are accountants, and project managers, and estimators, and business owners that are all in the construction industry. And they come, and they, at lunch each day, or on the bus, driving to the trade location or job site location, because we do at least two job site tours. They talk to the young ladies and let them know what they do in their job, what their job entails. So they give them an explanation, they answer questions, and so that's how we kind of bring that to the forefront.
What role does mentorship play in encouraging young women to pursue careers in a traditional male-dominated industry like construction?
I think a big role. Mentorship is really important. It's been real important in my career. In every job that I've had, there's always someone. There's a lot of people out there that will help, male or female. Ask. You just have to ask. You just have to seek someone out. If someone has a skill that you want, it's really just asking the question. So mentorship and networking are really important in anyone's career in whatever field you want to pursue, and highly recommended to get out there and talk to people, or ask, or raise your hand, or ask your teacher if they know someone that knows this skill that maybe you want to learn. It's hard to do that first ask, but once you do it once, you know how to do it, and you'll be more and more comfortable as you get older and you're going through your career. But seek a mentor. It's important.
As the president of GEM Mechanical Service Inc., how does your company actively supports and contribute to initiate promoting this
Diversity
and inclusion of the construction field?
Well, okay, so it's GEM Mechanical, and how do we support diversity and inclusion is, one is really pushing the trades to bring more women and diverse individuals into that industry. I mean, it's lacking, and we're pushing it. They hear from us. They know that we're out there, and that we want more and more people not only involved in the trades, but a more diverse workforce. And I sit on a number of boards that push that need and request it. So GEM does that. GEM supports the Block Kids Initiative, of course, and we also support the MyWIC camp, but other activities that we support along the way. Skilled trades are important, and we are pushing it across the Philadelphia area, but even more than that, we support other organizations like a Skilled Trades Advisory Council, STAC it's called, that really is looking across the United States and Canada. So there are things that GEM has been doing and will continue to do.
Looking ahead, what are your hopes for the future of programs like Block Kids and NAWIC in inspiring the next generation of construction professionals?
Well, MyWIC is on its 15th year, so and it has grown. And there's an opportunity that we're looking at right now to run 2 camps next summer. We are all volunteers, and it takes at least 30 of us, and it's a lot of time. And I'm hoping that we can, grow the organization and then run at least 2 of those camps. But more than that, honestly, I would like to see us taking a group of you to one of the trades for the day to learn the skill set there. I would like to see us busing, like being able to hire the bus, make sure you have all your safety equipment, and bringing you there for the day to learn. And I would like to do that around a lot of the schools. So if the schools in the area aren't holding programs like this, then I would like to see us doing that, us bringing you there. And that would be one of my goals. That second camp is the first goal. Third, next goal would be that. So that's for MyWIC. For Block Kids, I want to see it grow. We had more students this year than we had last year, and I'm hoping that we can get up to 200 students attend that come next year. So I just want to see it continue and grow, and the interests grow. The trades, again, have been excellent and very, very supportive of us in this area, and I'm appreciative of that. We all are, and I want to see that continue to grow.
Okay, this is the end of our interview. Thank you for letting us interview you.
Thank you, T, and thank you, Chow, Diamond, and class. I've enjoyed it, and continue.